Every hour, another woman dies from ovarian cancer. And the scariest part? Over 70% of cases are diagnosed too late, because the early warning signs are so subtle they're often ignored. That's why ovarian cancer is called the silent killer. But your body is always talking to you, whispering clues that something isn't right. You just have to know how to listen. In this video, we're revealing 9 common ovarian cancer symptoms that most women miss until it's too late. Some of these signs may seem harmless, but when they show up consistently, they can be the only warning your body gives. And here's what makes this video different. Every symptom has been reviewed and validated by licensed medical professionals and backed by current research. So you're not getting random guesses, you're getting facts. If you want to protect your health or help someone you love, this could be one of the most important videos you watch. Let's get started. 1. Persistent bloating. We all feel bloated now and then, after a big meal, salty food, or during that time of the month. But when bloating becomes a near daily experience, especially when it lingers for weeks, it could be something more serious. Ovarian cancer-related bloating is different. It doesn't fade with dietary changes and can actually cause your abdomen to swell visibly. Many women report that their clothes fit tighter around the waist, even without gaining weight. This kind of abdominal bloating may also be accompanied by visible distension and discomfort, especially later in the day. What makes it particularly concerning is that it's often one of the earliest symptoms, yet it's easy to dismiss as something harmless. Following this, one of the most frequently paired symptoms is feeling full quickly or loss of appetite. If you find yourself getting full after just a few bites, or you've suddenly lost your usual appetite, don't brush it off. This can signal the presence of an ovarian tumor pressing on nearby organs like your stomach, affecting how much food you can hold. Many women assume it's just stress, a busy lifestyle, or aging, but when it becomes consistent, it might be your body signaling a deeper issue. Some women with ovarian cancer even report that they start skipping meals unconsciously because food just doesn't feel appealing anymore. The pressure in your abdomen may also be responsible for another major warning sign, pelvic or lower abdominal pain. It starts as a nagging ache, a subtle pressure, a discomfort that won't go away. But unlike period cramps, this pain doesn't follow a cycle, it persists. You might feel a dull throb, a heaviness in the pelvic area, or intermittent sharp sensations. This type of pelvic pain is especially alarming when it's not related to menstruation, ovulation, or a known gynecological issue. Some women describe it as a heavy or dragging sensation, almost like something is pulling downward inside their lower abdomen. What often comes next is something many women wouldn't immediately connect to their reproductive health: frequent or urgent need to urinate. Are you suddenly making more trips to the bathroom, or feeling like you can't hold your bladder anymore? Ovarian masses can exert pressure on the bladder, reducing its capacity and triggering frequent urges to urinate, even if you haven't had more to drink than usual. This can easily be mistaken for a urinary tract infection, overactive bladder, or even age-related changes. But if this new pattern sets in suddenly and stays, it's worth investigating. The key here is change, especially if it disrupts your normal sleep or daily activities. And speaking of changes, let's talk about your cycle. Unusual menstrual changes or bleeding between periods. If your periods become irregular, or you notice spotting in between cycles, especially after menopause, this could be more than a hormonal glitch. Abnormal bleeding is a common sign of issues in the reproductive system, including ovarian or endometrial cancer. This includes heavier flows, longer periods, spotting between cycles, or unexpected bleeding altogether. Many women write it off as a result of stress or perimenopause. But when it's a new pattern, it's time to pay attention, especially when paired with the next symptom. 6. Persistent changes in bowel habits. Constipation, diarrhea, or a feeling like you can't completely empty your bowels can all result from an ovarian mass pressing on the intestines. These symptoms are often misdiagnosed as irritable bowel syndrome or just dietary issues. The clue: if these bowel changes don't respond to changes in diet or over-the-counter treatments and become part of your everyday experience, they could be caused by something more internal. Some women even experience alternating constipation and diarrhea, which adds to the confusion. Fatigue often joins the picture next, silently wearing you down from within. Ongoing fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. We all feel drained sometimes, but this is a kind of deep, unshakable fatigue. It feels like your body is constantly fighting something, and it is. Chronic fatigue can be the result of inflammation, nutrient depletion, or the immune system working overtime to fight abnormal cells. You might notice that even getting through basic daily routines becomes exhausting. What used to feel manageable, like errands or light exercise, now leaves you wiped out. And when that energy crash pairs with sudden body changes, it's another big red flag. Sudden, unexplained weight loss or gain. Weight changes that occur without any change in your diet or activity level should always be taken seriously. Ovarian cancer can lead to unexplained weight loss due to a loss of appetite, or conversely, weight gain, especially from fluid buildup in the abdomen, a condition called ascites. Some women experience both, losing weight from not eating while their belly gets bigger from fluid retention. This kind of contradiction, shrinking elsewhere but expanding around the waist, is one of the more visually alarming symptoms. And perhaps one of the most uncomfortable but crucial signs to recognize is pain during intercourse. This is often the symptom women hesitate to talk about, but it can be one of the strongest indicators that something isn't right. If sex has become painful, especially deep in the pelvis, it could be due to inflammation or pressure from an ovarian growth. It's easy to dismiss as hormonal changes or aging. But if pain during intimacy is new, frequent, or worsening, it's your body's way of signaling that deeper structures may be involved. Discomfort during sex isn't just physical, it's also emotional, and when paired with any of the previous signs, it becomes part of a larger, more urgent puzzle. Let's be honest, none of these signs alone means you have cancer. But when they show up together, consistently, and without another clear cause, it's your body's way of asking for help. Early detection saves lives. If something feels off, listen to your body, speak up, and get checked. You are your best health advocate. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend or loved one. It might just save a life. And don't forget to subscribe for more health awareness videos every week.